Who are the most commonly named greatest singers in chat to be seen? Freddie Mercury, Robert Plant, Steve Perry, Mick Jagger, like you said. Axl Rose is another one on there.
I was going to go with Axl Rose.
Yeah.
You want to hear something? I left Rod Stewart. I'm going to confess. Stewart wasn't on my list.
Okay.
Until we started talking about him. I forgot about him. Oh my God. I dropped Axl Rose from the list.
All right. Hey, dude. So we're back. It's the Two 80s Dudes podcast. It's Billy May, your hat wearing 80s rocker with Jeff the Goldman Goldstein sporting his New York Knicks cap. So we got a great topic. Last time we did best guitarist. Now we're doing best rock singers, right, Jeff?
We are.
Best rock singers. So what defines a best rock singer? It's the best singer, solo or in a band. Best rock singer, right? Doesn't matter, right? I mean,
yeah. I mean, I think you have to be. You can't just sit around and be the best rock singer. I think you have to have that attitude. You got to have. It's not that you don't have charisma; it's a certain charisma.
I agree.
There's some people that I think are way better than some of the people I'm going to mention, but I just feel like they're better frontmen.
So here's my opinion. I always have my kind of monologue. But my opinion is got to be a great voice, got to be a good front man or front woman. Yeah, you have to know their voice. Like if you heard their song, you know, like, oh, that's that person singing, in my opinion. And also, like, hey, they got to be culturally impactful, and then other singers have to say, hey, this is a great singer. And if I were starting a band, this is who I'd want. I don't know. That's what my synopsis is. What do you think, Jeff?
I really don't know, like singing voice. I mean, there's people that have the greatest singing voice, and they're not famous.
That's right.
There's a lot of people with great voices. I think
I agree.
You got to have that mojo, that you have to be really, it's almost a little bit different. You know?
Yeah. Like I have some people that I did not put on my list that because they primarily play an instrument and they sing, I didn't put them on there.
Yeah. You know I think you just have to have that attitude.
Right. All right. So you listen, I went first last time. You go first this time. So you're going to,
right.
You're watching your top 10. I'm looking forward to hearing this. We have no idea. I don't know what it is.
I'm going to go right off the bat. I'm shooting hard here.
All right.
I'm going, you know what? I'm going with the number. I think the greatest like lead singer of all time, the best frontman, Mick Jagger.
Okay.
And they have a new album coming out. The first two songs they just released are incredible. It's like old Stones with a twist of new. It is insane. And the cover's great. I think it's all, three remaining band players or bandmates in this cover. It's wild looking. So maybe
who's still in the Stones, right? We got Stone, we got Jagger, we got Keith Richards, and then who else is left?
And we have Ron Wood. Ron
Wood still plays rhythm guitar with them?
The Wyman is
Bill Wyman retired. Did he die or he retired?
Yeah, Bill Wyman was the drummer, I think.
No, Bill Wyman was the bassist. Charlie Watts was the drummer.
Charlie Watts died.
Right.
Yes.
And Ron Wood is almost original. He's not original, but he's been there since I think the early 70s, I believe. But he's pretty much
and you know what? He like for a guy, he looks like that. He's got the Stones look. But
he looks like a rocker. He looks like a rock and roll guy.
Yeah,
he was. All right, so you got Jagger.
He was in the Faces.
Faces, that's right, with Rod Stewart. Yeah, right on.
And,
all right, so who's next on your list?
My second is the Robert Plant of Led Zeppelin. I think he's like one of the greatest. He doesn't play an instrument, or maybe he does, but he doesn't. He uses his voice as his instrument. But I think amazing, especially when he was
very
young,
well regarded. Everybody always says Robert Plant for sure. There's no doubt about that. All right.
Yeah. So he's Zeppelin, man. Come on, insane. I think Zeppelin's like the top of. I mean, I know you're not a huge fan, but they're amazing. Then my crazy friend, I can't say he's a friend, but David Lee Roth from Van Halen, the original.
Okay.
A little crazy, a little annoying, but
right. Okay.
Amazing. I think he's a great front man. He did like crazy stuff. You could take it or leave it with his voice. I like the raspy voice, so I love him.
Okay.
Next, Ozzy Osbourne of Black Sabbath and Ozzy Osbourne of his solo. I think he was just nuts. I love his voice. Is it the best? I have no idea. All I know is it's one of a kind, and I love it. And when he sings Black Sabbath stuff, it's eerie, and he's just a great singer.
Yeah, Ozzy is all-time, well-known frontman, and he's around forever. I mean, he was making music up until almost his death. I mean, come on, he's Ozzy.
He's Ozzy. I mean, he even had his last show, and he got out there and did Black Sabbath and Ozzy music, in his throne.
Yeah.
So
right on.
Completely, what a singer.
Sure.
And a great frontman. Next, Roger Daltrey.
Okay.
Of The Who.
Oh boy.
Just great voice, had an attitude, could sing, use his microphone, still could sing.
Yeah.
Not as good as
whipping
he used
around
to
the microphone. Yeah, while Pete Townshend's doing the freaking windmill and everything. No, Roger Daltrey's he's iconic, dude. He's iconic, no doubt about it. And he did a solo career too.
Amazing.
He did that "You Better You Bet" song, but
You better.
you better.
Well, he had a couple of solo albums.
Athena.
What was it? Rage of the Moon. Wait, what?
No, he's got a lot of good. He's Roger Daltrey.
The fire. No, the fire song he did.
Okay, I don't know.
So, what's his name? Bryan Adams wrote it. After the fire still burns. But yeah, Roger Daltrey, great rock singer.
No doubt about it, man.
He was, I think, one of the best.
Okay.
And then, speaking of Ron Wood, I got Rod Stewart.
Rod Stewart, okay.
Another guy with that raspy voice. He played with the Jeff Beck group, crushed it, then with Faces, and then went off to have like an insane solo career.
Dude, he's still touring. I saw him in concert.
He could really rock out.
I saw him in concert probably like 2-3 years ago at the Hard Rock. Cammy and I saw him, and he was amazing. Amazing entertainer. I felt like I got my money's worth. He put on a hell of a show.
Yeah, I think he was just incredible, and he stood the test of time.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it.
Then I'm going Bon Scott of ACDC. I love Bon Scott.
Voice. People don't realize he had a great voice. People don't realize that. Remember, he was only the singer through, I don't know, Highway to Hell album, I think, and then then
Highway to Hell. That was his last album.
That was his last one, and then Brian Johnson took over.
Brian Johnson,
Black. Bon Scott, amazing.
Brian Johnson was took the torch and crushed it with Back in Black and every other album that they came out with.
Bon Scott had a great voice. Even before ACDC, it was totally different. He changed his voice to sing without.
I was just gonna say that. I've seen videos of him doing like slow songs.
It was like sappy 70s material, dude.
Like yacht rock.
Right. Right. It's like Gino Vanelli type song or something. I don't know. It's like the early 70s. Yeah. But amazing voice, dude.
He looked different, and then when he went to ACDC, it looked like the werewolf came out.
Yeah,
it's like we went from one extreme to the other.
No doubt about it. No doubt about it. All right.
Then I'm gonna have Jim Morrison of the Doors.
Huh? Oh yeah, I mean,
love
iconic
his style,
guy.
Love his attitude.
For sure.
I mean, some people say he didn't have the greatest voice. Some people said, he was a little erratic, but he was everything. But he wrote a lot of those lyrics and lived and breathed his craft, and it's a little insane. But I think you need to be insane to really be like a rock god.
Yeah, and he was iconic rock hero. I mean, they only were around for 4 or 5 years, and here we are 50 years later still talking about Jim Morrison. He had a stage presence. He was an amazing frontman. Great lyricist, as you alluded to, and he did. I think he had a good voice. I mean, I like his songs. He's got some, not the range.
I know. I don't understand. I don't understand. People don't like his voice. I'm like, I think it's pretty good. I love the song "The End." "L.A. Woman." I mean, there's just Riders on the Storm. I mean, just one after another.
Great stuff, dude. Great stuff. Yeah, we're gonna have a lot of battling to do here. So who do you got next?
And I got some good ones for you. Then I'm gonna. I got Steven Tyler of Aerosmith.
Okay.
I think he's another great frontman. He can write, he can sing.
Yeah, for sure.
He carry a note. He's got that, he's very distinctive voice. So love him.
Yeah, and he stood a test of time. Absolutely.
Yeah, drug problems, always came back. Just had vocal cord issues, and he's singing again.
I know he's gonna be close to 80 years old. He's still singing. It's amazing. Yeah, no, he's amazing.
He looks pretty good too for all the drugs and everything.
No, well, he cleaned himself up, I guess. But he's great vocalist.
He's
great
cleaned himself up a lot.
Yeah.
No, very talented. Plus, he can play any instrument. I mean, and he's a drummer. So he's
very
talented guy.
Really?
He does a lot of the drums in Aerosmith.
Okay.
So
All right.
he's got
Who
that
else you got?
like that boombox in his. He just feels the music. It's pretty insane.
Oh, no. He's amazing
And
talent.
then for my last one, I think I'm at 10. I'm gonna go with Stephen Perry.
Steve Perry. All right. Steve Perry.
Steve
we do
Perry.
agree
I'm
on
sorry,
this.
Steve Perry. Yeah, from Journey.
Yes.
Great lead singer, great vocalist. Had
For
a great,
sure.
you know, more in Journey, but he had, had a couple of good solo albums.
Yeah. Iconic voice, and everybody. I mean, I love Steve Perry for obvious reasons, and amazing voice. He was a songwriter. Wrote great songs too. So you got to
he could do the love songs, the ballads, the harder songs. So he's just super talented guy.
For sure.
Journey's decent without him, but I mean, he to me he's Journey.
He's the voice. I mean, come on. He's the voice of Journey. I mean, Journey was around, made 3 albums before him. They were a fusion jazz band with like 7 or 8 minute long songs. Greg Rowley was the singer, didn't really have any hits. Their manager at the time was like, hey, we need to bring somebody else in here. They brought in Steve Perry in 1977. They recorded Infinity and they just took off. So Steve Perry is on my list. So I guess we'll segue to my list. I'm sure you'll have some honorable mentions, but there's only a couple of things that couple of singles you mentioned that are on my list. So we're gonna have a lot of different names to kind of battle out to try to dwindle down to a top 10 and even to a top 4.
I have a feeling I know one on like a couple that I missed that I would have put. I have honorable mention, but I'm not going to say it yet.
All right. Well, obviously I've got Steve Perry. I mean, amazing range, amazing singer. You hear him, it's him, and since, he left Journey, they fell off the face of the earth in 86. If people wonder whatever happened to him, he never came back with Journey, but they got Arnel Pineda, I don't know, back in 2008, and they've been touring ever since, and they revitalized their whole career.
Well, they went through a lot of singers too prior. I think like 3 singers. Well, yeah,
they went. They had Steve Algeri, who was basically Steve Perry to perm, and then his vocal range was messed up. Then they hired Jeff Scott Soto, who sings down here quite frequently, and he plays with Saigon Kick. He's an amazing vocalist, but it just wasn't fit for them. And then they came across Arnel Pineda, and he's carried on Steve Perry's,
Yeah, they got him from like what a video or something.
A YouTube video in the Philippines. He was in the Philippines.
Yeah.
YouTube video. So
it's incredible.
Steve Perry, Steve Perry's one of my all-time favorites. So he's on my list. So then let me go forward next to my list. I've got Robert Plant, like you. I mean, Robert Plant is iconic. He's the singer of Led Zeppelin. He got amazing range, amazing voice. I mean, everybody who's singer, any rock singer, they just say, "Hey, Robert Plant." I mean, he's usually voted in the top 3, if not number 1. So you definitely gotta say Robert Plant. Even though I say I'm not a huge Zeppelin fan. I like Zeppelin. I'm just not a fawn all over him Zeppelin. You know what I mean?
You don't love him. Like when I was doing my list, I was thinking of you.
That's okay. It's okay. I don't love Zeppelin. I don't, but they're great. When their song comes on, I listen to them. So they're great. Next on my list is somebody who's totally underrated.
Like him.
I do like Zeppelin. Yeah, absolutely. So next on my list, totally underrated, made it to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame last year. And this guy is amazing. He fronted a couple different bands. That's Paul Rodgers. Paul Rodgers has an amazing voice.
Him. My God.
He sang with Free. He sang with Bad Company. He sang with Jimmy Page and The Firm. I mean, so
I've seen him a lot in concert. So
Paul Rodgers is an amazing voice, dude. And he was really touring up until just a few years ago. Super uber talented guy. Amazing voice. So I love Paul Rodgers. Now, my next one is Ann Wilson from Heart. She has got a freaking amazing voice. Amazing range, dude. She can sing like, remember when Zeppelin was inducted to the Kennedy Center, honor award?
They made Zeppelin cry. I think Robert Plant and Jimmy Page were ready to break down.
Ann Wilson, man, she's amazing singer, dude. Amazing. What a voice. I mean, Heart had so many hits in the 70s, and then the 80s they were pop, and they still play, and her and her sister, they're amazing, man. So Ann Wilson's on my list. Next on my list, this guy is usually regarded to the top vocalist, really, is Freddie Mercury from Queen. I mean, amazing range.
I knew you were going to say that.
Amazing range, just like
I had that as
Steve
my
Perry.
honorable mention.
Yeah, I mean, just like Steve Perry, amazing range. You know him. He was a great frontman. He had the charisma. He was all that, man. In the 70s, early 80s, and then they kind of petered out, and then he got sick and then passed away in 1991, 92. But especially since that movie came out, his biopic a few years ago, it's really kind of put him up into
that movie took Queen to a whole other level. I mean, Queen was popular when we grew up, but they kind of died out.
They did.
they had 3 albums that didn't do so hot after, what was it? What?
It was basically that their last big hit was like Another One Bites the Dust in '82. They kind of petered out.
That was it. And then Radio
Gaga, which you like.
That,
I hate that song. But
I
then they
love
didn't
that
do
song.
anything. They did not knock it out of the park at Live Aid in '85, but then they were dormant for a few years. Then Freddie Mercury died, and they kind of toured a little bit here and there. And then, Adam Lambert started touring with them like 10, 12 years ago. He reinvigorated them. Adam Lambert, they toured with him, and then the movie. And so, but Freddie Mercury, I mean, you got to give the guy credit.
Shout out to him. I was like Adam Lambert because he was from Idol, and I was like, I can't listen to this Queen. But I've seen him do live Queen, and it's amazing.
No, he's great.
How great he is.
Has a great voice. He personifies Freddie Mercury.
And a shout out to Paul Rodgers. Paul Rodgers fronted Queen for a little while too.
That's right. Paul Rodgers did tour with Queen on one tour. That's right.
And they actually had an album. They did an album together.
I did not know that, or if I did, I forgot. So Freddie Mercury's on my list. So my next one on my list, this is a guy that most part the people we have here are 70s or 80s. This next guy was he's grunge guy. It's Chris Cornell. Chris Cornell actually had a great voice, had good range, and those tunes by Soundgarden were huge, and a lot of people don't really regard him as a top vocalist, but I wasn't a huge fan, but I can appreciate his talent. You know what I mean? And I think he's got a great voice. So Chris Cornell,
100%. Plus, he was in that. He was in the other band with
Audio Slave.
Oh, I like that better than Soundgarden.
Yeah. I mean, so
they had 3 albums that were great.
Yeah, he's very, very well read, dude. So I mean, he's got a great voice, good frontman too, from the grunge era. I think he's definitely the best of the grunge era singers. I'll take him over Kurt Cobain and Eddie Vedder any day, and the guy from Alice in Chains. But so my next one, now this is I want to get back into a hard rocking era, man. And to me, Bruce Dickinson just kicks ass from Iron Maiden, dude. That dude's got a powerful voice, man. He's a killer front man. He stood the test of time. The guy flies airplanes, for God's sakes, on tour. So I would say Bruce Dickinson, in my opinion, he's a good front man, and I like him better than Rob Halford. A lot of people like Rob Halford in the metal arena as far as a singer is concerned, but I'll take Bruce Dickinson. What are your thoughts?
Bruce Dickinson, agreed, 100%. Great voice, and just a great front man.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, he can really hit the notes, and he's powerful. And he just fits Iron Maiden, dude. And they've kept it together for a long time. So hats off to them for making it into the 2026 Rock and Roll Hall of Fames. So I got that's great. 7 for me.
Just way overdue.
Totally well deserved. So those are 7. I got 3 more. My next one is another female. If you love the 80s and you love rock, you got to love Pat Benatar. And I think she was, not only was she like a great singer, great voice, she had a great stage presence, attractive woman. And she's still touring. Her husband, Neil Giraldo, who is a great producer, has been on a lot of other bands' albums and stuff, produced other bands. They're a team together. They've been married for, 40, 50 years, something like that. And I think Pat Benatar is one of the best rock singers of all time, dude. Her and Ann Wilson, to me, I mean, they got great vocals. Like, I mean, there's not a Pat Benatar song that I hear that I don't like. Let's put it that way. That's me. You know what I mean? And
I agree, 100%.
Yeah, and she's never put in those top 10 vocalists or top 20 vocalists. I'm like, man, she's got great.
I think because she's a woman.
I know
she's a woman.
But she rocks, dude. She rocks, man.
She's insane, man. Barracuda, come on.
Well, about Barracuda's hard. You're talking Ann Wilson.
We're going back to.
Yeah. It's okay. It's okay. So Ann Wilson, Heart, Barracuda, totally rocks. Pat Benatar.
I know. I started thinking of both of them for a second, but Barracuda,
I was thinking Pat Benatar,
and
Treat Me Right,
and Pat Benatar, insane.
Yeah, come on, man. Promises in the Dark. I mean, there's so many hits.
Hell is for Children.
Hell is for Children. Killer song, dude. Killer song. And she wrote that. Her and her husband had great lyrics.
She had this other song, like it was. It was like one of her later songs, All Fired Up or something.
All Fired Up's a great song.
She's got
an
insane voice in that. Yeah,
All Fired Up's a great song for sure.
I think her voice, she crushes it in that.
Oh, no doubt about it. So, my next one, I got 2 more left of my top 10. I've got great band, 70s and 80s. That's Lou Gramm for Foreigner. Has a excellent voice. He's actually touring with them kind of periodically right now. He sings a couple of songs, but That's my opinion. Of course, we're 80s guys. We loved Foreigner, and Lee Gramm just had a great voice back then, and he was a good front man. And I put him on my list because we're 80s guys, so we got to put another 80s guys in there. So that's my Lee Gramm. Then my last one around my top 10. Another great front man. He was a chameleon, always changed everything. He was a 70s, 80s guy in the 90s. Actually, he's David Bowie. David Bowie was great singer, great musician, great songs, glam rock guy, totally changed his persona and everything. He was amazing, dude. He was amazing. So I know we got and then my
100%.
my alternates or my honorable mentions would be into a specific order. I'm going to real quick. Ronnie James Dio, Ian Gillan for Deep Purple, and I had Steve.
You're reaching deep.
And I had Steven Tyler and Ozzy on there too. So, but yeah. So we got a lot of singers here, dude. We got a lot of singers.
Ronnie James Dio, he did a solo. He did with obviously Dio, Black Sabbath. Wasn't he in Deep? Was he ever Deep? No, Rainbow.
No,
he was in Rainbow too.
He was in
a group. He was in another group called Elf.
Elf, that's right. I think he was in Elf before Rainbow. I think. Right.
Yeah. Elf was his first.
That was his first. Yeah. And then he went to Rainbow. And then Ian Gillan from Deep Purple. And Ian Gillan, remember, he did sing on one Black Sabbath album. Remember when then Dio left, they brought in Ian Gillan for one album.
Yes. I like that. I actually like that album.
Yeah. But he had a killer voice back then. They still toured. And their Deep Purple's actually, I think they're coming to town like in August.
Coming to Hard Rock.
On the Hard Rock.
That's one of the bands I have. It's a bucket list. I got to go see them.
Me too. I got to see them. But last time they were down, I looked at the video, but he just can't sing that much anymore. But maybe we should just go, dude. I mean, come on. We went to Triumph. We like Triumph.
I think so too.
You know what's funny? I got to tell you. So I haven't done this. So I do ChatGPT. I'm starting to work on a little bit ChatGPT. So I asked ChatGPT, who are the most commonly named greatest singers in ChatGPT? Freddie Mercury, Robert Plant, Dio, Steve Perry, Mick Jagger, like you said. Axl Rose is another one on there that you just saw the other night, as a matter of fact.
I was gonna go with Axl Rose.
Yeah.
You want to hear something? I left Rod Stewart. You want me? I'm gonna confess. Rod Stewart wasn't on my list.
Okay.
Until we started talking about him. I forgot about him.
Right. Oh no.
So you made me go, oh my God. And I dropped Axl Rose from the list. Axl was going in my top 10.
All right, so we'll put Axl back on the list. So do we get between you and I? There's like 20 names here, man. We got a lot of names here. So
well, there's a lot of great rock stars, man.
Yeah,
and I just found that you know what? While I was on, it was driving me bananas. So they did have an album, Queen with Paul Rodgers. It was called The Cosmos Rock. And
when that came out, 2012 or something?
Yeah, like or 2013. Okay. But yeah. And
I'll have to check it out.
It's not on iTunes.
Okay.
But it used to be on iTunes. I couldn't find it. So I found it on Amazon.
We'll have to check that out.
Just a shout out.
Yeah.
It's useless information. So I think I got a little distracted. So
That's okay. It's okay. So let's go to our top. Let's go to our top 10. Let's start the ones that we agree on. We know we definitely have to have Robert Plant on there, correct?
We got Plant. We agreed on Steve Perry.
Steve Perry, right? That's 2. I think that's like the only 2 we agreed on, actually. That's it.
Well, I like a lot of your
all right. Well, let's start with the ones. All right, we'll start with the ones that there's a couple on here that I know you're going to probably agree on. Paul Rodgers, top 10?
I would put Paul Rodgers, definitely. That was a big mistake on my part.
Freddie Mercury?
You got to put him on there. That's 4.
Right, okay. All right, now I also have Chris Cornell, Bruce Dickinson, Pat Benatar. Nah, not so bad.
I think you got to put Mick Jagger on there.
I'll agree with Jagger. I was going to go to yours. What you mentioned next. I was going to go you with Jagger. Yeah, I agree. We got to go Jagger. I had him on my list.
That's going to help us get to you. I think that's going to help us get to yours.
Yeah. No, that's fine. Jagger, I'm definitely down with. I'd even go Stevie Tyler, but let's look at some other ones that you had on here first. You had Roger Daltrey. I might actually take Roger Daltrey over Stevie Tyler.
I think you got to put Roger. I mean, he was like the
Roger Daltrey.
The start of the British rock scene.
Yeah.
They're legendary, the Who.
I don't know.
And he
man.
was one of the first.
See, the Who was like a perfect mix of great solid singer, great guitarist, phenomenal drummer, Keith Moon, who died, and a phenomenal bassist. They're like a great band. You know what I mean?
Ed Whistle was such a great.
That's a great.
I see you put Roger gets no respect. I mean, the Who was like.
Yeah, they were huge.
Insane. Man.
Yeah, they're huge. All right, number 6, we'll go Roger Daltrey. Okay, so we only got 4 left now. So we got, I'm going to go off some of these things you had. You got Jim Morrison, Axl Rose, Bon Scott, Rod Stewart, Roth, David Lee Roth. And then we got Dio.
Oof.
And then we also got Bowie, Lou
You know
Gramm,
who else
Pat
we left
Benatar.
off? We left Bono off.
You know what, dude? They're a great band. Collectively, they're a great band. Individually, I'm not taking any of those guys to start me a new band, dude. That's just my opinion.
Yeah.
They might be
All
successful, and they stuck together 4 guys, and I give them a lot of credit. They have a lot of great songs, but I don't think he has a spectacular voice. And in real life, he's become kind of a douchebag, man.
I agree. I'm not putting him on. I felt like U2 was kind of overrated, even though I really liked them.
I used to really love U2. I mean, I really, really like it now. Let's not for this list, not for a best singer. Let's take a best singer, dude. I mean, we got Rod Stewart on here, Bon Scott, Jim Morrison, Axl Rose.
I think you put Rod in, man. Rod's just he stood the test of time.
Oh, no doubt. I have no problem with Rod Stewart.
He's gone from the 60s, late 60s with Jeff Beck to the Faces. That was an unbelievable band. And then
but he was more pop
career.
In the 80s, man. He was more pop, but we'll stick with Rod
guess
Stewart.
What? He did it all.
No, I get it.
Persevered.
We only got 3 more left, man. I mean, I tell you what, Ann Wilson, I'd put on there, Pat Benatar, Bowie, or we got Lou Gramm, Bruce Dickinson, Roth, Bon Scott.
I'd put Ann Wilson in there.
I would, dude. Been around forever. She got amazing.
Yeah, I definitely would.
Yeah, amazing voice, dude.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Just for her Zeppelin.
Yeah, well, amazing songs. Her and her sister, they rock, dude. You think about it, dude. Her and her sister rocked when it was very difficult for women to rock in rock and roll. And they stood their ground.
I agree. That's why I'm saying she was amazing. All
right, so we got 2 left, dude.
I agree 100%.
Yeah, we got Dio, Chris Cornell, Lou Gramm,
I'd rather see Ozzy before Dio.
Really?
I think Ozzy's way more iconic. The Black Sabbath. I mean, what he did with Black Sabbath. Are you kidding me? That music is eerie.
I don't know, but Dio is such a better vocalist. He's such a better vocalist, dude.
I don't know. To me, what's better? I mean, is an opera singer's better? I mean,
but he was a rocker, dude.
I hear my wife watches the Voice and all these shows. They got these singers are unreal, better than probably every one of our on our list.
Right.
But are they looking at? Do you remember them?
No. All right. I'm not ready to put Ozzy in there yet. I put Ozzy maybe over Dio, but I'm not ready to put Ozzy in there yet. So listen, we still got Stevie Tyler out here. We still got Ian Gillan. We got Bon Scott, Jim Morrison, Axl Rose, Chris Cornell, Bruce Dickinson.
Ian Gillan is amazing, but I can't put him in the same.
Who?
I mean, Deep Purple. You have to admit, Deep Purple kind of fizzled out a little bit.
No. It's okay.
I love Deep Purple, but I feel like they fizzled out. I mean, after Richie Blackmore, Richie Blackmore left the band.
Mention, dude. It's okay.
Yeah. No, but again, these are people I love. I'm a huge Dio fan. It's huge.
What about Lou Gramm, a foreigner, man, or David Bowie? We got 2 slots left.
God, I love Lou Gramm. I think Lou Gramm at one point had an amazing voice.
He did. He had a great voice. He was iconic, dude. So I mean, we got two slots, bro. Let's make a decision.
Fox Hero, man, hot-blooded.
I know. That's what I'm saying, man. I think we got to put Lou Gramm in there, dude. Top 10. Come on, Jeff, make a decision here.
I would put Lou Gramm over Dio. I just can't put Dio in there, even though I love Dio.
Let's forget about Dio. We got to do it. We got Axl Rose. Come on, make a decision. You're killing me. Jim Morrison, Axl Rose.
I'd go Axl Rose over Jim Morrison.
So we got 2 slots. I'm going to give you a slot, and then I'm picking a slot. So here's your options, dude. We got Chris Cornell, Bruce Dickinson, Pat Benatar, Lou Gramm, David Bowie, Stevie Tyler, Bon Scott, Jim Morrison, or Axl Rose. You pick one.
Steven Tyler.
All right, Stevie Tyler.
And it's not because I would put I like Bowie as a musician. I do like his voice, but Steven Tyler just had more attitude.
I get it, dude. I get it. Out of all those, I think I'm probably going to go.
I look at Bowie like McCartney.
Right.
Just an amazing, talented people.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah. Not a singer. Right. Well, listen, so I get the last one. I don't care what anybody says. I'm going to go Bruce Dickinson, dude. That's what I'm going, number 10, man. Even over Axl, Jim Morrison, Bon Scott. It is ballsy. But I mean, he's powerful voice, man. I mean, I even took him over Lou Gramm and Pat Benatar. But I'm going Bruce Dickinson.
Lou Gramm, that's another great singer.
Yeah, great singer.
In his day.
Yeah,
in his day, sure. He was
in his day, not now.
He was iconic.
Bruce Dickinson is still singing now, man. Bruce Dickinson is still singing now and flying around in an airplane, for God's sakes. Well, to take
He's a different type of person. He obviously took better care of himself than Lou Gramm did.
He did.
Lou Gramm was like a rock god at one time.
Well, he had a debilitating disease. He had an issue years ago. He had some sort of brain tumor or something like that. I can't remember. But anyway,
it really took.
Let's go to top 40. We got to go Mount Rushmore. So we're going to eliminate. So listen, at the end of the day, there's going to be 2 or 3 on here. We know for a fact. We know Robert Plant's going to be on there. No brainer, right?
To me, yeah. Robert Plant, number 1.
So who on your list is a no brainer? Plant. We know that for a fact. You go next. Who's number 2? Who do you think?
I think Mick Jagger's a no brainer. I mean, you might not love his voice,
right?
But I mean, they're probably the greatest rock and roll band of all time.
Well, maybe
over
they are.
50 years, 60 years.
Who's your next choice? I'm not 110% sold on Jagger. That's why. For
you don't love the Stones.
Best 4 rock singers of all time, dude. Who's your next pick besides Jagger?
I'd probably go with probably Freddie Mercury or Steve Perry.
Yeah.
Or Paul. You know what? Paul Rodgers. I'm going Paul Rodgers.
I'm gonna go Paul Rodgers. Huh? You know what, man?
Paul Rodgers got some voice. He played with the Firm. He played with Free. He played with Bad Company. Queen wanted him, and just recently they wanted him to sing on the new Van Halen album. So
yeah, I did not know that.
He's got an iconic voice.
Nah, I get it, dude. I'm going. I agree with you. So we got. I agree with you, Plant. I agree with you on Paul Rodgers. I'm sticking my guns with Steve Perry, dude. That's my pick. I'm talking top 4 singers.
You love Journey. I'm a big fan of Journey. And Perry, he could sing. Plus,
he could sing.
He took that band to a whole other atmosphere, and his solo album, he crushed it.
Yeah.
And he the stage presence. Yeah, I'm in.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So now we got the 4th.
And then we got to find it out for Jagger.
Either Jagger or Freddie Mercury. I'm cool with either one, man. I'm cool. I think if you what? No, you go first, dude.
I think if there was a vote, you would probably go 50-50.
It's a close.
I think Freddie Mercury had a better voice.
Yeah, hands down.
Yeah, hands down. But Jagger, just his stage presence, longevity, the first
ambassador of rock and roll.
I don't know if there's a Freddie Mercury without Mick Jagger. I don't know if there's Paul Rodgers without Mick Jagger. I don't know if there's Steve Perry. I mean, he was kind of the first.
I mean, Steve Perry's more influenced by the bluesy people. He's a Sam Cooke fan.
Is he the first? Yeah.
I mean, Jagger.
But he really took it to another level.
He's a rocker. He's been around for 60 years. They're still touring, for God's sakes. I'll go with Jagger, dude. I mean, listen, I think if it's singers, if it's just plain voice, it's definitely Freddie Mercury. But I'll go with Jagger. We got a good list, dude. And
I love Freddie Mercury. This is so tough.
It is.
The more you bring up to this it's
well,
really
you know what?
Tough.
But I'm taking a high level view of our list, and you're looking at them. There's no doubt about it. I think those 4 plus Freddie Mercury are definitely those are the 5 top. I agree. You know what I mean? So really, we can't. If for some reason Mount Rushmore's created, Jagger's on the side. If it falls off, we got to put it back up. We can rebuild it as Freddie Mercury. He's our alternate. Or if there was a 5th president to go on Mount Rushmore.
If there's a 5th,
there's a 5th. It would be Freddie Mercury. So he's all. Sorry.
He could belt it out, man. I mean,
yeah. Our Mount Rushmore best rock singers of all time: Robert Plant, Zeppelin; Steve Perry, Journey; Paul Rodgers of Free, Bad Company, the Firm fame; and Mick Jagger, the iconic Mick Jagger, still touring. I think 80-something years old. The Rolling Stones now forever.
I think they're gonna tour this summer.
It's a good Mount Rushmore, dude. It's a good Mount Rushmore. Top rock singers. And listen, dude, 3 out of the 4 are English. Only 1's American. Thought about that. It just shows you the British had such an impact on rock and roll.
Huge.
That was a tough one, man. I feel like I gotta.
Well, they actually embraced our blues, or the American blues, and took it to a whole other level. So
true. I mean, it's true. The British really did that. They took our rock and roll and they made it better, man. There's no doubt about it. The best rock bands are not from the United States. You know, I think we've talked about it before, so it's all this stuff. Wow, man, that was awesome. That was a lot to go to, a lot to go through. Too many singers on here, man. But I mean, poof, good stuff, man. Mount Rushmore, top singers of all time, and then we could also maybe later on do like the best vocalist or best bassist. We talked about best rock trio, so we got a lot of different stuff. You know what I mean? Best drummer, that would be good. Everybody loves the best drummer.
Best drummer would be good. No, and bassist. I think all that would be good. It's so interesting.
Very cool.
We got to cover it all.
Absolutely, dude. Well, listen, man. Good weekend meet up again, and we're gonna get this thing. Make sure you
just a shout out again to the Rolling Stones, man. They got their 25th album coming out. I think they want to round it off to their last album, and the new album is called Foreign Tongues. They released 2 new songs.
Really?
It's going to be 14 songs, and I think they release it in July. They said, but
it's amazing, dude. They've been around longer than you or I. It's amazing. They've been around longer than you or I, dude, and we're almost 60 years old for God's sake. So hats off to the.
All right. I'm not 60 yet, buddy. I'm still 50.
Yeah, we're getting closer. That's all. We're a few years away. Don't worry.
Yeah, we're gonna look better. We're in our prime. Let's go.
Yeah, click subscribe.
So shout out to the new Rolling Stones album.
Yes, shout out to us.
I'm gonna try to tell you each week about a new album.
Or if you're watching us on YouTube, we're also on Apple and Spotify. 280s Dudes podcast. Click subscribe. We'll see you next time. Peace out, dog.
All right.
See ya.
Take care.